Biodiversity Fund project applications, item number 12. Good morning. Good morning.
Kia ora. Yeah, so there's 4 projects submitted to the Biodiversity Fund for consideration to protect significant areas of Indigenous biodiversity on private land. I take it you've read the report.
Yep. Oh, Pauline's happy to move it, seconded by James Daniels. Is there any discussion? Oh, sorry, conflict on? Right, so, okay, Linda Woods Reserve. So can you just note that Melanie sat back from the decision on that one? Yep, Pauline?
Speak to this, that this would normally have come to my committee, but because of the timing, this just winds up the last of the $200,000 fund. But it's a wonderful indication of how the council is really supporting and buying into Indigenous biodiversity. And it relies on, it's a partnership with private landowners, so it's a 50-50, a maximum of 50% that we will put in, but willing landowners who are really willing to step up and protect their biodiversity. As I said, currently the fund sits at 200,000. We have had submitters coming in asking for that to be increased up to 400, and staff have indicated that it actually is oversubscribed because, and I'd like, just if you note the pictures there, they're amazing to actually witness, to see the damage that that pests and all sorts of things do if you don't have things fenced off. And the other picture I really liked was the one with the what's it called, the prostrate kowhai, an unusual native ice plant on the volcanic bluff. And those are things you might just walk past and not recognise how endangered they are, and what an incredible asset we have, particularly in the Port Hills there with our biodiversity there. And there's 3 national priorities for the protection of our Indigenous biodiversity on private land. The first one is if there's less than 10 to 20% of Indigenous cover left. The second one is the stream fencing and riparian planting, and we know how that assists our biodiversity. And the third one is protecting the habitats of threatened Indigenous species. And they really are threatened, and I think that just indicates how important this fund is. And I just once again want to thank the staff for all the work you're doing here, and the landowners for stepping up and being a willing partner to protect the biodiversity.
Andrew?
Thank you. These applications really demonstrate the value of this fund and the variety of applications that the fund can have to assist willing landowners who are actively wanting to achieve good ecological outcomes and protect biodiversity on their properties. We're fortunate to have such landowners. We're equally fortunate to be able to partner with them through the use of this fund to achieve these really good outcomes. We've just come through a number of consultation and submission processes, the long-term plan and the climate change strategy in particular, where it's become increasingly obvious that ecology, biodiversity and climate change are very important to a large section of our community. That came through loud and clear in the submissions. This fund is certainly one way that we are able to absolutely acknowledge the willingness of landowners who want to play an active role in this space. So I'm very happy to support what's in front of us today.
Lovely. Anyone else? No? I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And next item on the agenda is item number 30.